Hello everyone and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. We are here in the Great Plains area, the last area of the game. We've got some more story missions to go, but this video is gonna be all about side stuff, mainly the Legend of the West challenges.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna be doing all the remaining hunting challenges and sharpshooting and that sort of stuff. But first there is a side quest over to the left. You can just about see the purple area there on the minimap. If we can ever get closer to it. Yeah, I guess I kinda forgot that was there, so I kinda went past it, but never mind. There's also the, I think that's the arm wrestling icon there on the left on the minimap, but we're not gonna be bothering with any of that.
This is just a minor setback, I assure you.
Mr. McKinnear, what are you doing here? Thought you were running a film company.
Oh, Marston, how the fates have spurned me. The muses cajole and lament my foolish nature. The hubris. The hubris!
It gets the best of us.
I've lost everything. Every last dime I invested in that studio is gone. The production was delayed by weather. That fool Spatchcock fell in love with the cameraman and ran off to Canada. Damn you, the gods of bad weather! And the hearts of vain men. Guess I'll have to go make dreams elsewhere.
Good luck.
It'll take more than luck to stop me.
Well, it seems McKenna's big movie project did not work out and he didn't in fact become the new legendary director, but at least, you know, by the standards of this game's side quests, I think he got off pretty lightly, all things considered.
He still has his health?
Yep.
Is that actually it for him?
That's it for him.
Huh.
Leave me now, sir. I have a career.
Well, considering the fate of some of the other characters in this game, yeah, he's alive. He's healthy.
I was looking in the tents because there's supposed to be a scrap for an outfit in this area, but it wasn't in any of those, so it's probably gonna be in one of those buildings and I wasn't gonna waste any more time looking for it, so we'll just move on elsewhere. So first off, we have one of the treasures over here at the broken tree. We saw on the treasure map that it showed this very distinctive tree. And we can just about see the treasure right there. So let's go ahead and pick it up. Yeah, I don't remember if you were here when I actually picked up the last of these actual treasures, but they really are based on these landmarks that you see on the map and just have to navigate yourself.
Well, I get the gist of it.
And that should take us to Treasure Hunter rank 9, which it indeed does. And that means we only have one more treasure left.
Oh boy.
So let's get a look at the map here and see where the final one actually is. Yeah, that's on top of some type of mountain, apparently in a cave. And that is a pretty major landmark. We will be heading that way quite a few times. But let's just see what we can do at this point. We're gonna ride towards the tall trees area, which is kind of what it says on the tin, to be honest. As that is where we are going to be doing most of the challenge stuff from here on out. All the hunting and herbalist and that sort of thing.
You know, I wasn't expecting this area to actually be called the Tall Trees area. I thought that's what you were just calling it.
Well, yeah, but that is indeed what it's called. It's very descriptive.
Yeah, I can't deny that.
So we do have the buffalo rifle, which we are going to need for some of these hunting challenges we are about to undertake. Oh, what now?
Well, sir, I need your help. You see, I live in the trading post and, well, my wagon's missing. Won't you find the wagon, mister? I'm an honest woman, and I'd reward you if you find it, sir.
Don't stay out too late, miss.
Well, since we are here, we might as well.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to look.
The wagon was coming from the south, so obviously I'm about to head north. But I mean, it was coming from the south, so I figured that it would at this point have reached some point in the north, I guess. Nothing on the map either, so let's head south, I guess. Guys, could you kinda get out of the way? Thank you very much.
Get off the road!
Yeah, I'm not gonna use the buffalo rifle for this because, I mean, it only has one shot in the chamber and that's not gonna be enough when you're actually fighting a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, makes sense.
But we do see some vultures, so that should be where we are actually going. Let's not shoot them yet. Okay, now we can shoot them. I figured I'd at least take a look at whether or not that guy was going to be a friendly or if he was going to be an enemy, but since they all started shooting at us...
I think they're enemies.
That is a decent guess at this point. Guys. So we just have to drive this back to the lady there at Manzanita Post, if we can ever find the right side to get up on it.
You know, it bothers me more than it should that you have to go get on the correct side. Mostly because in, you know, a GTA game, you just pick whatever side you want and you get in the driver's side.
Well, yeah, but this is Red Dead.
I know, but, you know, same... wait, was this developed by Rockstar or just published by Rockstar?
Developed. Now, this was actually developed mostly by Rockstar San Diego, who also made the Midnight Club series and a bunch of other games, but Rockstar North, who did GTA, did also participate in the development as well, because the development was kind of a mess in general, and the resulting code could be described as spaghetti that is being held together by prayer and duct tape.
Fine. Either way, logically speaking, I don't think it'd be too far of a that far-fetched for John to slide over that bench.
Rustler's been busy around here. I sure hope not for long. Greetings, Mr. Marston.
Yeah, that does make sense, but no, they didn't feel like doing it like that in this particular instance. And since we are here, we might as well grab this safe house. So we have a save point near the, or in the tall trees area.
Always good to have.
A pretty nice little cabin. I mean, I wouldn't mind sleeping in this. Although John is very particular about which side or which bed he actually decides to use as the save point, because only this one is good enough for him for some reason. So now our job is to collect some of these hummingbird sage that we can find growing in the woods. And we also need to kill 3 bears, each with a single shot.
Does something fuck up if you take more than 1 shot to kill a bear, or?
Well, it just doesn't count for the challenge. It's one of the sharpshooter challenges.
Oh, I see.
And that is how you skip the skinning animation. Just park your horse right on top of whatever carcass you just shot.
Well, it's a good thing this isn't the bear from Afghanistan that takes fucking forever to knock out.
Well, we do have the buffalo rifle at least, so that helps.
Yeah, and your goal isn't to pacify the thing, so that also helps.
And somebody's probably trying to steal our horse, so let's not bother with any of that. So I just rode around for a bit more and found some more bears, so let's just knock out this challenge here. I'm surprised the second one wasn't attacking. Now when it comes to bears in this particular game, they are incredibly aggressive and they will want to avenge their fallen brethren at all cost, at any cost, because they're just gonna detect the carcass, if you will, and then they'll just keep spawning basically. So this place can be a tad dangerous at times.
Okay, so treat the bears like cuckoos. Got it.
Pretty much. And don't worry about the explosive rifle and tomahawk challenges. Those are DLC stuff and we're not gonna be bothering with any of that.
Good to know.
Yeah, the sharpshooter and survivalist, treasure hunter and hunter challenges are the ones that were in the original game, and those are the ones that we are actually doing.
Okay.
That's what I've been after.
And I think that, yep, that is enough hummingbird sage to get us to survivalist rank 7. I keep calling it herbalist, but that's what it's called in Red Dead 2. It's the same thing, really.
It's fun when they just change the name for no discernible reason.
Well, I guess in that you also have to like craft these tonics and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it really makes sense either way, I guess. Now this looks like a place we could go. We saw this on the treasure map.
I was just about to say, this looks like the cliffs we're going up to for the treasure map.
Yeah, we didn't really need to go here just yet. We do come here later as well, but I figured that since we were right next to it, I might as well go get the treasure and get that over with. Some pretty great views up here as well.
Amazing view ahead.
Indeed. Well, I don't know if this counts as an amazing view, but... Okay, so, based on the large number of bones that we can find scattered all over the place, we can probably guess what lives here, and we don't want to be here when they come back. So, let's just steal their lunch money and get out of here.
You know, I was about to say, if this treasure you've been working towards was just $21, that would have been kind of anticlimactic.
No, that was just a random box. And that will take care of the treasure hunter challenge, which gives us the treasure hunter satchel. And that, hold on. Yeah, it can carry twice the amount of consumables, which of course is pretty useful. I mean, not that the game is particularly difficult anyway, but being able to carry 10 medicines and stuff, it's not really... It's not bad.
Yeah, that's always handy.
Yeah, there's gonna be some sections where you really can't avoid taking damage, like turret sections and whatnot, and for those it's kinda useful to be able to carry a bunch of stuff with you. So now we have to hunt some elk and ram, I think it was, or bighorn sheep, I think that was. And this was the last one that we took down. I skipped the rest of it because who cares?
Man, you shot that one right up the ass.
What a way to go. Okay. Well, that sounds a little bit hazardous to one's health and general well-being. I would argue.
There might be a guy in Afghanistan we can contract out to help us with this.
Yeah, but I think he wouldn't be around in another 70 years or so. So it's not gonna help us much. So, that is actually not as bad as it sounds because we can soften the bear up by shooting it.
Oh, okay. So it's really only the final blow that has to be the knife.
Yeah, but that is still easier said than done. Okay, come on, bear. Get over here. Now, throwing knives do not count. It has to be the hunting knife. Oh, there are 2 bears apparently there, so let's just get out because I'm not gonna fight 2 bears. So let's try this again. I had to ride around for quite a bit actually to find another bear. Usually they find you. So let's see how this goes. There's one shot. I think they can take 2 or 3 shots in the body from the buffalo rifle or in the limbs. Maybe more, but I'm not gonna risk it. Yeah, 2 was enough, and I'm gonna do this on horseback because that is... I was gonna say cool, but it really isn't. It's actually a lot safer to do it this way. Come on, bear. We kinda interrupted it. We kinda interrupted its attacks as well. So that was... Oh, come on, horse. Not now.
If only I knew of these bear takedown strats when I was playing MGS5.
Yeah, I don't know if those are gonna work in that, but yeah, that is probably the best way to do this, although you have to be careful because if the bear actually manages to hit your horse is kinda ready for the glue factory, you know?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now I think the war horse, which is the name of the DLC horse that we are riding, which I have decided to name Arthur, after the protagonist of Red Dead 2, of course. It can actually take a lot more damage than any other horse in the game, but it's still not invincible. Also, we are now going to hunt down the legendary animals, and we also have another stranger mission over in Mexico. We have to collect a bunch of crap for him, for his his amazing glider that he is building. So we're gonna collect some beaver assets for him and then head on over. Now here I was just trying to figure out where the beavers actually spawn. It's gonna be around that area, but I just skipped all of that because who cares. So we are now back in Mexico here, thanks to the magic of fast travel. and have located the legendary Jaguar, which was actually quite easy to find, as it turns out. Now this is of course a retextured Cougar, which means it is very lethal, so we do want to keep our distance. And it survived the buffalo rifle shot, which isn't great. But that should do it.
I wasn't sure about that for a second, but yeah, I think we're good.
And apparently I didn't park my horse close enough. Oh well.
Tough one, ain't you?
At least these animations are still a lot shorter than they are in the sequel. Or prequel, or whatever you want to call Red Dead 2, but yeah.
Go!
So that takes care of... Yep.
I was gonna say, the animations are cool and all, but after a while you just get... They just feel so long for the sake of being long.
Oh, we're gonna have plenty of that in Red Dead 2. So for the last rank of the Master Hunter challenges, we have to find Lobo the legendary wolf, Gordo the legendary boar, and Barumas the legendary bear. So let's go hunting for them, well, after we finish this side quest here in Mexico, I guess.
Man, that last one was just one animal, and now they've just combined the three into the last rank.
Yeah, I guess they kinda ran out of ranks or ideas or both. So here's this fine glider that Mr. Kinnear here is building. So let's just give him all this crap that we have collected.
Hey, Kinnear.
Oh, hello again, sir. Oh, you are kind. Thank you for bringing me these materials. I'll be cooking up a batch of adhesive in no time.
Glad to be of service. You let me know when your machine's ready for your maiden voyage.
Oh, I will indeed, sir. I'd like witnesses to the glory of man soaring through the air like an eagle. An eagle, sir! Oh, my name's not Charles Kinnear. Please, leave me now.
Well, fly as high as the sun indeed. Okay. Let's just camp out for a couple of days here and then come and witness history.
I feel like I've seen something along these lines in Breath of the Wild. I think I'm thinking of that one dude who's at the top of one of the towers who asks you to basically glide as far as you possibly can.
The person who merely watches the flight of a bird gathers the impression that the bird has nothing more to think of than the flapping of its wings. As a matter of fact, this is only a very small part of its mental labor. To even mention all the things a bird must constantly keep in mind in order to fly securely through the air would take the better part of a day. The bird has learned this art of equilibrium and learned it so thoroughly that its skill is not apparent to our sight. We only learn to appreciate it when we try to imitate it. And I, Charles Kinnear, will now demonstrate here the miracle of flight. Into the wild blue yonder, Marston. Oh dear.
Well, that went about as well as expected.
He's not alive down there, right?
No, he very much is not.
Okay, I was about to say, after a fall like that, I feel like he'd be begging for death. If he wasn't already dead.
Now his wings turn to ashes his grave, as a wise man once sang. So here we are doing the next sharpshooter challenge. We had to shoot some people's hats off and disarm some others. I think it was 2 of each. And that takes care of that. So let's just get out of this gang hideout. Oh, the enemy actually picked up a different weapon there. That's interesting. Haven't really seen that before because usually they don't survive that long. So the next rank is to kill any 6 animals without reloading or changing weapons. And as it turns out, we have these vultures here after completing the gang hideout again, so let's just do that then, I guess.
Yeah, that seems like it would work.
I'm not sure how you do that without Deadeye.
Very carefully.
I mean, there is a rifle or a repeater that has like an insane magazine size. It has like 22 rounds in it, but and now we have to disarm 6 enemies without reloading or changing weapons, which is easier than it sounds.
Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad.
And we just need to head to another gang hideout. There is one place that I have found is very good for this sort of thing. And we also have to collect some prairie poppy for the next survivalist challenge, so let's get on with that.
Do sharpshooter challenges like the one we're about to do get really hard to figure out when you've cleared out all the gang hideouts?
The gang hideouts respawn
Okay.
after a couple of in-game days.
Okay, so it's not like Saints Row then, where when you take over a gang hideout, it's just yours now.
No. So now we have to collect 15 of this golden currant. Pretty distinctive, these bushes here in the Great Plains area, so not too bad, especially if you use the survivalist map to make all of them show up on the minimap. All of the plants.
That seems like it would help.
Yeah, that's kind of mandatory for these final levels of the challenge. Especially this one. Because we have to collect 10 violet snowdrop in tall trees, in addition to any we might have picked. So you can't like collect 10 in advance. And then we have to collect 2 more of every single other herb. So that's gonna be it's gonna take a while.
That one, it's the in addition to the ones you already have thing that gets me on that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why they did it, but it's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Would be nice if you'd been rewarded or at least not punished for thinking ahead, but oh well. Okay, we have located Lobo. I was actually not looking for him, I was looking for these plants, but... Okay, Lobo, hold on just a sec, let me get my stuff out.
Let's dance. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's fast. And also really lethal, so... Wolves in this game, they are gonna... I don't know if they are worse than cougars, but they are... almost as bad because they usually come in packs, as wolves tend to do. And those things, they can really ruin your day. This is only one, but he's fast and he hits or bites hard. But that should do it, if John will ever actually shoot him. John? John, please.
Wow, that worked?
I was kind of surprised that it worked.
There were like 3 trees you shot.
Yeah, I put like 10 markers on him, but John only shot like 3 rounds for some reason, I'm not sure why. It does that sometimes. Maybe he just had a bad angle or something. So that should be all the violet snowdrops. So now we just need to collect 2 of everything else. Okay, well we have now collected everything in the Tall Trees, Great Plains and New Austin areas. So let's head to Mexico. Everything is fine. Except it's not. Guess what? Any plants you collect since your last save will not be autosaved.
Oh, joy.
So I had to kinda do that again. So I just need to get some Prairie Poppy and Golden Currant, and that should do it. Barring any more idiocy on my part.
Let's go.
Okay. We have made it back to Great Plains without dying again. I mean, the thing is, it is actually kind of easy to die in this game, even if the physics don't take a vacation like they kinda did there. But like, you might just be ambushed by a group of bandits or something and you can't really do much about it.
Right.
But I mean, you can save in the wilderness by setting up camp. I just hadn't done that. But no, we are now a legendary survivalist, and we can make tonic where we pick up plants, so we don't need to use like chewing tobacco and moonshine and that sort of stuff to replenish our Deadeye meter.
Well, that's, handy.
And not really, honestly. Because you get these items from like enemies that you kill and that sort of thing, so it's not really worth it, but it's nice to have, I guess. Just see the description here. It sure does. So I think we have another sharpshooter challenge to do, and for that we head on over to Blackwater, which we haven't actually visited yet. So don't mind that. We just head on over to the gunsmith and pick up the Evans repeater. It holds 22 rounds.
Okay.
So it's gonna make things a lot easier for us. In the last rank of the sharpshooter challenge. We can also get the Carcano rifle, but I think they give you one in one of the missions, so...
That's enough, Fred.
So we're not gonna be buying that now. Right, so let's see what's what. So we head back to Gaptooth Breach, which is the gang hideout I mentioned earlier. Oh, there's one. Not sure I should have really shot him, because you can disarm the same enemy multiple times.
Man, that just sounds cruel.
That did not work. That also didn't work for some reason. I could have sworn that I was aiming at the gun, but it's kinda hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, maybe it's the low bit rate, but it was also kind of hard for me to tell if you were pointing at the gun or not.
There seems to be one guy in the building next to us, so let's see if we can disarm him. Come on, buddy. Can't see him.
Is he, like, up above somehow?
No, he's in the wall.
What? Oh, what?
I was hoping this would work. But no, it just made him... I don't even want to know what's going on there. He looks like one of the ghosts from Silent Hill 4. Coming out of the wall.
Yeah, he just popped out of the wall. Poor guy. Never had a chance.
I think I might have been able to disarm him if I had actually hit the gun, but hitting the hand didn't count. Oh well, it sometimes should count, but at that time it didn't.
You'd think it would.
It's a bit inconsistent. Oh, come on. This is a good place to do this because there aren't that many enemies like at once. It's only 1 or 2 at any given time, so you have... you don't have to be dodging bullets from every which way. What are they even doing at this point?
Square dancing?
I mean, that's a possibility. Okay, that definitely counted.
Yeah, he's alive.
Here, I'll just check. Yeah, okay, those counted. Good. So this should be number 4. That guy decided not to bother with that anymore after seeing his friend get disarmed twice and apparently getting killed in the process. I'm not sure how that happened.
You shot his gun so hard it killed him.
Yeah, vibrations. Or the bullet ricocheted off the gun and hit him. Don't really want to shoot this guy because he doesn't even have a gun, but... oh well. He chose his lot in life. And there we go. And that gives us increased Deadeye build-up, so we can build it faster when we kill targets outside Deadeye.
That seems handy.
It is. Legendary boar here, so... not even gonna bother with any of that. At least we get a look at him here. Yeah, that was a little bit anticlimactic.
You existed, Gordo. Can't even say he put up a good fight.
So let's head up Nekoti Rock again and meet our friend Brumas the bear, who only spawns when you actually activate this final rank of the hunting challenges. So we could have actually stayed in his cave for like forever if we wanted to earlier, but...
Oh, was that his cave?
that was his cave.
Oh.
So I could have left the last treasure for this point, but whatever.
It would have served as a pretty good cap for both challenges, but ah well.
Okay, come on out. Let's see you. He's missing one eye and he has a scar over it.
I think he's missing his vision entirely now.
He's missing many things now. Let's just sit through this animation one more time. This is the long version for big animals. And that completes the Legend of the West challenges, which gives us a new cool outfit. And I think some other stuff as well, which we could see if the pop-up in the corner wouldn't disappear instantly. That would be good. Let's look at the menu here. Yeah, we have, I think, twice the Deadeye. So that's, of course, very good.
Yeah, that sounds really handy.
Indeed, but we have now completed all the challenges, so let's just enjoy the moonlight, I guess.